It's still so young. This is the beginning of the process, which it's pretty extraordinary to have an organization support you just based on an idea. There's nothing to show for it yet except for my investigation and my proposal. My husband, who's a writer, Brian Frank, has helped me to sort out all of these thoughts and to help bring them to life on paper. And the dancers that are involved is Natalie McCall, a dear friend of mine, and she's been working with me for 2 years from Los Angeles, California. My dear friend Marcus Jarrell Willis, who I danced with in the Ailey Company and who is also an extraordinary dancer and choreographer and creator. And then I also have the wonderful Juliette Jones, who is a violinist from the Northeast Coast. She's based in New York, and she's basically arranging all of the music and bringing it together. And then the wonderful Tariq Al-Sabir, who's a Young Arts alumni. I should say Marcus is also a Young Arts alumni, so we have 3 of us on the team. So it's about 5 of us now to start, but I envision it being a much larger work set on a company. I don't know what that will look like yet. But we're working with original compositions. Tariq and Juliette are sending me stuff that they've created that's been kind of locked away in a vault that they've just been waiting, like, where are we going to use this? Who would use this? But when we sat down and discussed the feelings I wanted to evoke, they brought pieces to me and I would say, yeah, that one. No, not that one. Could you tweak that one? Could you move that there? But none of it's happening in the studio. It's all happening over the phone or via like conference call. The music has been so hard because I'm driven by music to create. Everyone works differently. For me, it's, I hear a sound, I hear a song, and I think, oh God, it'd be so great to make something to this. But when I saw Threat in my mind's eye, I couldn't find anything that matched the sound in my head. So I was like, let's make the sound. And it's funny to have a conversation with Juliette and Tariq about it, because I'll say things, I'll talk about the journey of I'm playing the role of the ruled, for example, which is terribly uncomfortable for me because I'm a bossy girl because like I know how to go out there and get what I want, and I know that I love dance, but I don't like to rule people or like to tell them what to do. So to have to articulate to them, okay, so I need it to be about her journey through control, and then somewhat of a breakdown because of the forces that are coming against her, and then she has to come to reconciliation. And that's just not her role, that's the role of the rebel, that's the role of the ruled. So they're in the studio like, well, what does the ruler sound like? What does the ruled sound like? What does that sound like? And I'm also playing with sampling music. So basically I go home every day and listen to music and listen to, like yesterday, I spent most of the day listening to Malcolm X speeches to try to just find one soundbite that I thought would fit for the rebel in this larger piece of work. So yeah, it's a lot of different things. It's strings because Juliette is a violinist and Tariq is a vocalist, but he's also a sound designer and he creates space, he creates rooms, and what he's brought to Threat, specifically this piece of music that I'm using, it's called The Arrival at this part of the process. It's, he said it's about us as Black people arriving, it's about slavery, it's about us coming to this place. And for me, when I heard it, it felt like a resolution for the ruler. It's about her coming to peace with her journey, her relinquishing control, and you know, I think we all, at the end of the day, we all bleed, we all feel, we all go through these struggles, and to be able to both relate to the journey of, you know, our diasporic roots, as well as the role of the person that ruled those people, and that they might be able to find some kind of redemption and reconciliation. I love that. I love being able to look at people at the end of the day and recognize that we are all things, but there's always space for healing and bettering us all.